Hey, treasure fans, your pal Big D and Cobb back here again for another weekly review. So far we've done, a couple Star Wars movies, right?
All the Jaws.
All the Jaws. We ended up all doing all the Jaws, didn't we? Every one of them. And now we decided to do Spaceballs. We figured that we'd done a couple action flicks. We've done a few horror movies now. We figured we might as well get into the comedy realm. We went ahead and did Spaceballs. Probably, if not my favorite comedy of all time, at least up there in the top 5 favorite comedies of all time.
There's also the Star Trek spoof. What's that one?
The Star Trek spoof?
Yeah, with what's his name as the main character, like the Buzz Lightyear actor as the main character.
Oh, you mean Galaxy Quest?
Yes, Galaxy Quest.
Galaxy Quest is more. It does make fun, but it also pays homage to Star Trek and some Star Wars too. But it's very much more based on on Star Trek. But we should do that movie. That's a good movie too.
I've watched it before.
Yeah. But Spaceballs literally is one of the funniest movies ever made. I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, we got Mel Gibson, we got Daphne Zuniga, we've got the late, rest in peace, John Candy. Just an immense amount of people in this movie. It's just an awesome movie. I mean, they do rip off just about every sci-fi flick, from Alien to Star Wars to Star Trek, and all those little cheesy 80s sci-fi movies in between. There's a lot of little stuff everywhere, and a lot of cameos. The one scene when they're literally combing the desert. The one guy in there is Tim Russ, who plays Tuvok on Star Trek Voyager. So it's really neat kind of how they got those things together. Yeah, I mean, you got to look at Mel Brooks one way. And the way you got to look at Mel Brooks is everything he does is satire. You're not supposed to take anything by it. You're supposed to just look back and laugh. Because, it's like these people are doing these things and they straight up think it's like legit. And it's not. It's just dumb. I mean, there's all, I'm not going to cuss on here, but his target gunner who's shooting at Daphne Zuniga's ship in the beginning of the movie, we all know what they called him. And then when he asks how many people got on the ship, they all raise their hand. I mean, it's just a comedy genius,
I knew that. So
I mean, it's so sad. I understand why Rick Moranis, of course, who played Dark Helmet.
Yeah.
I understand that he had a very troubled past after that movie. His wife died and he had a lot of problems, and respect him. But man, he's such a good actor. I mean, he plays Dark Helmet so well. My favorite scene with him was 2 favorite scenes with him. My first one is when he tells him to go out of ludicrous speed, and his little body goes flying across the air into the thing, and he's like, "Smoke him if you got him." His helmet's all crushed in. He's like, I love that scene. And oh gosh, what else?
Chicken.
Hey, what's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken? Yeah.
Oh man.
He just does so many cool things. I mean, he just every time you think Rick Moranis can't go one up anybody, he certainly does. I'm your former brother's sister's roommate or whatever it is. It's like, what's that make us? Absolutely nothing. I mean, it's just comedy gold. It really is. I mean, every scene that Rick Moranis is in is just absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
You can't get enough of him. I mean, it's just such a great cast. John Candy is Barf. He's a dog, half man, half dog.
He's his own best friend.
That's right. And he got Pizza the Hut.
He ate him so
I know he did. He's so delicious, sir. Oh, you're so good.
Oh, man.
Just so many things with Snotty beaming President Scroob down, and he beams his head on backwards. Why are you coming? My butt was so big. I mean, there's just so many great scenes in that movie. And I was telling Jacob when we were watching it today, I was like, I remember when I wasn't a kid. It came out in the mid-'80s, so I was at least in my teens. And I remember going to the theater and seeing it, and then the opening scene when Spaceball 1 is flying across the screen, and it feels like an eternity going across the screen. And the whole time the audience is laughing through the whole thing because the ship just kept going and going. And in the back, it's all we break for nobody.
And in some parts you think you're done, and then it just kept going. Oh my god!
Yeah, everything he did in that movie just works so well. Yeah. It's a really well written movie, and it just has so many great little one moments in it that just every time you watch it, you get excited because those scenes are coming up.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, here it comes, Darth Helmet's big battle with Lone Star. The ring is Bupkis. I found it at a Cracker Jack box. Liquid Schwartz, down with the Liquid Schwartz, man. I want some of that stuff myself.
The short version.
Right. So, what would you say is your favorite parts of the movie?
The one where he's like, "Come on, man, you fell over the oldest trick in the book. Come on, man."
He's like, "Here, give you a ring back." Oh, yeah.
I can't believe you
fell for that. You know, even I mean, they even spoof Planet of the Apes with the ending when Spaceball 1 crashed on that planet.
Yeah,
you know?
that was one of my favorites.
I know, man. That's just hilarious. They're just like, oh, there goes the planet. You know,
There goes the planet.
Man, it's just good stuff. It's so fun, and you know, it really holds up really well for a movie made in the '80s. You know, it really does hold. Was it '80s? Was it not? You know, I didn't have my. It may have been late '80s, early '90s. I can't remember exactly when. Yeah. But I mean, it really holds up really well for being well over 20, it's over 25 years old. So it holds up really well. You know, there's not really much I could say you would want to change with it. The special effects look pretty good. The overall movie looks really good. I mean, you know, I just know that we need to, Mega Mania went from suck to blow. Sorry, it's a movie that I know for a fact my brother and I quote a lot over the years. We've quoted it. It's because it's just such a quotable movie. I mean, it really. I think of all the movies I've ever watched in my life, it's probably one of the most quotable movies out there, at least for me, anyways. I mean, I've been watching Mel Brooks since I was a kid. I mean, from History of the World Part 1 to
Part 2.
from To Be or Not to Be. I mean, I've seen them all, you know, and he just puts out such good stuff. Blazing Saddles, you know,
Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein. You know, it just every movie. I mean, even Dracula Dead and Loving It. I love that movie. He knows how to, at least with me, he knows how to tickle my funny bone.
Yeah.
You know, I know that when I'm going to see a Mel Brooks movie, I know I'm going to laugh. You know, there's no ifs and buts about it. And I mean, you know, what a plot too. I mean, you got Spaceball. These guys can't handle their air. No. You know, so they're going to steal it from another planet. You know,
can of air.
The Perrier. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the Perrier. Oh man, and you know, it's really it really bugs me out too because they had some of the great like product placements in the movie. Spaceball, the toilet paper. Spaceball, the flamethrower. You know,
the kids love that
Spaceball.
one.
Yeah, that's right. The Spaceball, the doll. You know, I mean, I would have loved to see that kind of merchandising for the movie. Spaceball's the shirt. Spaceball's the shoes. You know, I think that it's toilet. Yeah, I think it would have been hilarious to see that. I think it would have been a lot of fun to, you know.
Yeah.
It would have. I don't know.
They need more merchandising.
More merchandising. It's where the real money from the movie comes from. Was there anything about the movie you don't like?
Not really.
Yeah, see, there's not really much. I don't think there's anything in the movie I don't like.
Yeah.
I really can't think of anything. No. I mean, you know, I'm really trying to give it a good thing. I can't think of anything. It's just funny from beginning to end. Yeah. It really is. Gosh.
1, 2,
yeah, I mean
3,
4, 5. That's funny. That's the same combination of my matched luggage.
That's an idiot would have on his luggage.
I know. Dr. Philip Schlotkin.
How do you know? How do I know you're not making faces?
Under that helmet. Yeah, it's just some good stuff. And if I was to rate it, my red vines, I give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
You know, honestly. I don't give very many 10s out of 10s because I can always pick apart something in a movie and go, well, they could have done this better, they could have done that better. But I don't think in that movie...
No, there could have been nothing wrong with that.
I don't think he really could have done anything differently in that movie. I mean, I could be wrong, you know, but I don't think there's anything in that movie he could have done differently. I think that he hit on all the little sci-fi nods that he could do, you know, but the same him, he just made a really fun movie. I mean, the plot's absurd, obviously, you know, going to steal air. But, you know, it works. It really does from beginning to end. Spaceball, I think Spaceball's the towel. Remember, he's in the bathroom and she comes up on the screen. So this is unlisted wool. You know,
turn off the comment on this wall.
Oh man. So, you got anything else you want to say about it? No?
There's not really much to say.
Yeah, there's really not. I mean, we're just talking a fun movie. So that is it for our review. Cobb and Big D here. We want to thank you guys for watching our video. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think of Spaceballs. Is it one of your favorite movies like it is ours? Let me know in the comments below. We both want to thank you so much for watching this video. Please click the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe and the little notification. As always, you know, take care out there and be safe through all these crazy times. Always keep hunting because you know what you're going to find. And as always, live long and prosper. Bye.